Andrea and I, we were in the middle of moving down to Iowa right there at the beginning of April. And the whole Iowa thing came up. A few months earlier, I'd asked Andrea, if she'd ever be interested in moving to Iowa. And she goes, why? What's so good about Iowa? And I said, the deer hunting. And that's why I wanted to move to Iowa, was for the deer hunting. And she told me if I put a ring on her finger that we could move to Iowa. But until that point, she said she wasn't moving down there until it was a commitment. So we did that. I got a ring and I proposed to her while we were shed hunting out in South Dakota. And shortly after that, we were looking for jobs in Iowa, and I found one. A couple weeks later, they called me, I interviewed, I got hired, and I called Andrea and said we're moving to Iowa. It's been a long weekend. Luckily my dad and brother were able to help us out hauling a lot of stuff down here. But we, for the most part, got everything moved in. Now it's the chaos of getting it organized. As you can see, I got a couple deer antlers. But we got the important thing here. We got the antlers, we got the deer on the wall. We're ready to rock. Andrea might disagree there, but Aldo agrees. We're ready to hunt this fall, no doubt about that. That's why we're here. So.
We've been farming all of our lives.
We work hard so we can enjoy hunting.
With Antler King products, we know our whitetails are getting the vitamins and minerals they need to remain healthy and grow bigger antlers.
It's clear we've made the right choice.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
It's September 21st. I'm back in Wisconsin. I'm hunting with Eric tonight. The farm I used to hunt quite a bit. I moved to Iowa this year. I told Eric to take over. And he's been putting some time in here, running cameras, hanging stands, hunting it for the past week. And he was hunting on the end of this cornfield last night, and he had a good buck come out down this edge and work the edge of the cornfield. It's a buck he had pictures of. He's a solid 10-pointer. So he came in here tonight. Eric was nice enough to let me hunt. So we came in here and threw up a muddy double. And we think we're on the right trail. They're coming up this steep hillside out to the field. So we'll sit here tonight and see what happens. Hopefully we get lucky. Come on. Well, it's the 5th of October. It's my first sit down here in southern Iowa. Moved down here in April simply for this reason, so I could be a resident and so I could get a bow tag every year. Hunting a farm tonight that I've been running cameras on all summer long. Been pouring the mineral to them. I got some good bucks running around. Tonight we're kind of sitting up on a pasture. We got big timber to the west. We got farm fields to the east. And to be honest, I don't expect to get anything within bow range tonight. More or less a scouting mission. I just hung this stand. I'm filming myself. Andrea had to go to LA for work this weekend. And the weather's just too good not to be in a tree. It was 85 degrees yesterday. Only got up to about 58 today, so big swing in temperature. These deer should move tonight. Like I said, not expecting anything close, but hopefully can at least get my eyes on one of these big bucks that I got on camera and get some film of them. So here we go. First sit of the year in Iowa. First of many, and I'm excited to be here.
Farming is our life.
Hunting is our life passion.
We know that in both, it's what's planted in the ground first that matters.
And that's why we choose Antler King food plot mixes.
Our results speak for themselves.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Hey, T-Bone here. Let's talk about expandable broadheads. 2-inch, 2-blade expandables only have a 2.5-inch cutting surface and are actually more like a sliver. G5's T3 all-steel big cut expandable has a whopping 3 inches of cutting surface. 3 blades produce 3 independent flaps, creating a big old chunk. So, do you want a sliver or a T3 chunk?
To hunt today and tomorrow. Mike made the trip down. He's hunting with me tonight and in the morning. Then he's splitting to go hunt with Bob and Kyle and James and everybody else. We're up at my dad's farm tonight and haven't hunted it since early in the season, probably 3-4 weeks ago. And I checked the cameras today and I had 3 good bucks on camera on this food plot in the last 4 or 5 days. The Antler King plot's kind of suffering. We didn't get rain when we needed to and it kind of dried up, but we've had a little moisture here recently and it greened back up a little, but acorns everywhere in here. We're sitting right in a white oak and we got another big white oak right here 5 yards from us and it's just pouring acorns, so should be a good night. We'll see what happens. most part. I just didn't see any deer. Kind of dumbfounded on why they weren't moving this morning, but that's hunting. That's it for me in Wisconsin this week. I got engagement pictures this afternoon. Mike's gonna keep on giving her with a couple of these other guys the next couple days. See if they can get something on the ground. I'm gonna head back to Iowa tonight. And Andrea and I are gonna start hitting it down there next weekend, so hopefully one of us can knock something down here within the next couple of weeks. Get the monkey off our back, so that's it for today. It's the 9th of November. Down here in southern Iowa. I've been filming Andrea for the past month down here. She has to work this weekend. Luckily, James was available to come down and do some filming. So he's here. We're gonna hunt today, tomorrow, and Monday. So the rut's just kicking off good down here. We've been seeing some good bucks on the move already. Just haven't been able to seal the deal. But this morning we're hunting a big bottom. We got a couple good ridges with bedding on both ends of them out here, on both sides of us. And these deer are coming back from the beans to the east and a bunch of hay over here to the west. So should be a good morning. Hopefully we can get something good moving. He's gonna come back.
Well, it's about 9 o'clock here. First couple hours of daylight were real slow. As soon as the sun came into this valley, deer started moving a little bit. We had one little buck cruise up here on the hillside. We've seen a couple more. I think they were does and fawns down in the bottom here. And about 10 minutes ago, we had a pretty decent buck just cruising the hillside. He went down the valley, and I cracked the horns when he got down probably about 100 yards. And another buck came walking across the ditch. He looked pretty nice. I didn't get a real good look. Just seen he had a nice frame on him, but we're gonna stick it out here until at least 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then I'm gonna jump to another stand for this afternoon. So we'll see what happens here the rest of the morning.
James, good buck right here. Right up here on the hill. Get ready. Good buck. You want him? Get ready.
Smoked him. Smoked him. Stay on him.
He just got up. He's going down. He's down. Dude, he's huge. He just did it. He's huge. He's huge. He's huge. He's a stud.
Dude, I got him perfect coming off the hill here.
The word is out. The Red Revolution is changing hunting. The most advanced hunting arrow ever. Maxima Red from Carbon Express. The only arrow engineered to contain and control the enemy of accuracy. Dynamic spine to the red zone. Maxima Red is a game changer. The Reds are legit, period. Ready to raise your game? Join the Maxima Red Revolution and shoot better. Carbon Express.
Get ready. Good buck. You want him? Smoked him. Smoked him. Stay on him. He just got up. He's going down. He's down. Dude, he's huge. He just did it. He's huge. He's huge. He's huge. He's a stud.
So we're sitting there, and you know, we're doing some post-harvest, you know, outtakes and stuff like that. Doing some filming in the tree, you know, just kind of messing around, taking it all in, enjoying it. And we're about to get out of the tree, start lowering stuff down, and James dismounts the camera from the tree arm and hands it to me. As he's handing me the camera, I turn around and look over my shoulder, and here comes this gargantuan Iowa buck.
Nothing away from that deer that I just shot because he's gorgeous. But oh my God.
With my buck tag punched, we had the rest of bow season to focus on Andrea filling her bow tag. And then it was gonna be all about, you know, from that point on, after I had killed that buck with my bow and then encountered this big buck that, you know, just showed up out of nowhere. Obviously, if we knew that deer was around, we would have been holding out for him. But we had no idea, we had no pictures, we had nothing. No idea that deer was in the area. So after I tagged out with my bow and told Andrea, I said, we gotta focus on killing this deer.
Let me check here quick. Gotta check the date. One nighter. October 5th. The beginning of the journey.